Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 33 of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, I went back to the Lunar Whale and then to Hummingway House and picked up some more ethers and some dry ethers, high potions, well, pretty much everything. Spent a shitload of money, but luckily the enemies here give you a shitload of money as well. So it's not all that bad. Anyways, I'm back in B5, in that room where you get the red fang. Because in this spot, if you use a siren, you trigger an enemy with an encounter with a rare enemy called the Flan Princess. You definitely want to get those. Because if you're lucky, you'll get an item called the Pink Tail. You'll be lucky to get an item at all, and you'll be extremely lucky if that item is the Pink Tail. Unfortunately, you have to combine all this luck at once. So you pretty much have a 1 in several thousand chance to get a Pink Tail out of this battle. Luckily it's not out of just one battle, it's out of one Flan Princess. So with 5 of them, you got a substantial chance. Low, yes. Impossible? Close to it. And those Flan Princesses will try to taunt you into Berserk status for all of your party members, and then it will start attacking you. But thanks to your ribbons and the crystal mail, you should be just fine. The unfortunate thing with Berserk status is even though you attack stronger, it goes to your mages as well if they weren't protected. Meaning they wouldn't be casting Bahamut or Holy or anything. They'd just be attacking. Which is useless. And Kane wouldn't be able to jump either. Or Edge wouldn't use the throw or the ninjutsu, it's just attacking. It's not so bad until the Flan Princes start attacking. That means your healer cannot heal if she's berserked. In this case, she ain't. So yeah, there's a good chance you'll be going back and forth to get all your MP back. If you're going to be bothering to get the Pink Tail. So, I mean, at least the Flan Princes give you a good amount of experience and probably a good amount of money, too. Even if you don't get the Pink Tail, at least you get some reward out of it. You do have a fair amount of HP, though. So be patient. I'm just glad it's a plan you can actually physically attack. Look at this, 277,000 gil. Out of just 5 of those. And 10,000 experience. Well, Puma Shuriken, that's not too bad. Let's see what items they drop at all. Because I definitely gotta see this. Oh, it's over here. Okay, Dry Ether, Elixir, Fuma Shuriken. So I got a rare item. Wish I had the really rare one. And they're resistant to pretty much everything. So yeah, I would like to get at least one Pink Tail. I'll probably be here a while. I don't think I'm going to be using all these sirens, but I will use a good few until I get what I want. So, be right back. I'll let you know how I did. Okay, I'm back. I used up a lot of sirens, so I went from 80 odd now to 60. This is how my levels looked before. This is how it looks after. Yeah, I gained a whole lot of levels. Picked up a few Fuma Shurikens, which is nice, and some Dry Ethers, and some Elixirs. I've ever $7.8 million. 0 Pink Tails. Yeah, I picked up everything I wanted. Picked up everything except what I wanted. Thanks, game. Thank you for that extremely rare item drop. Well, at least Rydia knows Flare, which is quite nice. I forgot to rearrange that. Where should I put it? I think I should put it around Warp. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I mean the good news is at least I gained a whole lot of levels, so the next part should be a little less agonizing, let me put it that way. Agonizing, yes, not so much if I went there before all this Flan Princess grinding. Here we go. Okay, now the thing about this place is I have some bad news. The enemies are a lot tougher and you cannot run from any of them. The good news is, besides the fact you're close to the final boss, there's not really a lot of good news at all. Oops, let's go this way. So let's get this treasure chest. And yeah, this is where the shit hits the fan, because now pretty much every encounter is like a boss fight. Okay, so Cain and Rydia are reflected. So I think I'll use that to my advantage. Get Flare off right away. Takes a lot less time than Bahamut, with virtually almost the same amount of damage. Unfortunately, he's going to be reflecting all his spells back at me. So this could be quite stressful. I think I'll reflect Holy off Rydia. And use a high potion to stay alive. Actually, all my party members are reflected. So much for using a Kiraja. That's out of the question. Oh, jeez. Pretty much have to use high potions to stay alive. I mean, the good news is, at least I gain a lot of levels so I can survive. Which means I can cast more magic. This guy's gonna piss you off. He has a lot of HP. And he attacks quite frequently, too. Makes it even worse. Be sure to hit him with everything you got. That's all you can do. Just a little bit more. He should be dead soon. There we go. Oh, you get 10,000 experience out of this guy too, which is neat. There, you're pretty much gonna have to need Kiraja, like, after every battle. Okay, false alarm. It turns out you can run away from these battles, so it would take a near impossible amount of time. To speed that up, have Edge cast Smoke, and then keep running. That's how it works. There, I just saved you a lot of stress, and well, saved me a lot of stress too. I mean, I'll fight some enemies, but as far as the Wicked Masks go, I prefer to ignore those. It's for your own good. And for mine too. Behemoths and the Wicked Masks I'll probably run away from. The Red Dragons and maybe Red Dragons I can probably fight. I don't mind those. So it doesn't require a lot of maintenance to survive them. Stressful, yes, but don't worry, you can get through it. I'm gonna use a Holy just to speed up the process. And they're both still alive. They don't give up at all, I can tell you that much. Okay, that's one. And should this be two? Yep, it is. Nice work, Rosa. Dragon gloves! Wait, I already got those. Yeah, I already got a pair. I was getting excited over nothing. Whatever. Okay, before I go downstairs, I want to go down here. There's another floating sword. I also want to make sure I'm fully healed. Well, close enough. Look at all these ethers. You're gonna need them for this long stretch. Close enough. None shall ever bear the cursed sword, Masamune. Oh, I think I will. It's time to take on another boss. Pogo Pogo. This one can be quite a bitch. Because it starts off with Tidal Wave. Not once, but twice. Yeah, 2 tidal waves in a row. How about that? There's a clusterfuck for you. Normally I would use a Great Justice to attack with Leviathan, but obviously Bahamut is a lot better. Unfortunately, with every Bahamut, he counters with Blaze. I mean, it looks like a water monster. Why would it use a fire attack? Unless it's probably steam. That could be the only explanation I got. Now, let me try Thundaga. See if that works. What will we use to counter black magic? Whirl! Oh, that's even worse. Okay, so I guess I'm going to be using summons from now on. He thinks that would be a wise decision. So at least we know not to use black magic. It's suicidal. Blaze is not as bad. I think I'll have to Berserk Edge. Make him a little bit stronger. Ogopogo can probably beat you up quite easily if you're not careful. Make sure you heal on your first turn whenever you can. Other than that, you're just fine. His physical attacks are rough, but they only target one character. Use that to your advantage. Oh, use Tidal Wave again. But it's only one this time. So it won't hurt as bad as the 2 Tidal Waves in a row. There we go, now I'm doing more damage. I would have liked to Berserk Cecil, but he's resistant to it now. There, Kane avoids damage. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Let me try Holy to finish it off. And if he survives this, I think I'll use a palette swap. Oh, it didn't survive that. Oh, with Holy alone, Rosa's a powerhouse. And we got the Masamune. There we go, Edge. You can get rid of the Kikuchimanji and put on the Masamune. Or Sami Masamune. That's a recipe for, oh my god, you are screwed, game. I think it'd be a good time to actually go back to save. I'll have to use a warp. Oh, I can't use warp. I think I will go back to that save point. That'll be a good idea. Okay, I'm back, fully saved. Let's go back down even further. Now we are B9. Let's see, do I want to go this way? Down here. I'll grab this chest. Ooh, an elixir! I like that. Behemoth, I don't like that. Smoke Whips. There we go. So smokers aren't jokers after all. Haha. If anything, smokers are winners. But only in this game. Seriously, do not smoke in a closed car around kids. That's not cool. But then again, these guys aren't kids, so they can do just fine. Gisal Whistle. Jesus, this wicked mask. I mean, that's too wicked. Just won't leave you alone. I mean, it does look like a stalker face. Like, I don't know if you have to keep holding run, but I do anyway, just in case. Okay, we're getting a little bit further now. Like, basically I'm at a pretty high level to face the final boss. If I'm not, I can always keep fighting these battles and try again later. But at this point, I can see myself doing just fine. From shurikens. So I'm not worried about experience. Another from a shuriken. This way? Yeah, I should. Okay, so I'm almost there. So a little bit more ways. Oh, here's a new enemy. This one's called Zemus' Mind. He thinks I will fight this one. Hey, why not? It's there. Protect. So it must be strong against physical attacks then. Let me try Holy. See if Hemanth helps too. Let me try Blitz. Edge. Okay, so magic does work. Good. I'll stick with that. There, I'll heal up Kane so I don't have to worry about the physical attacks from him. This is your mind on drugs! Like, really, it is. Oh, you already healed him, thanks. So basically, I'll have my fighters defend. They're virtually useless at this point. Or I can have Edge use his ninjutsu. Oh, dead. How do you get like such an animation like that? Well, because I don't think there's any other palette swaps of you. According to my knowledge, anyway. This floor is brought to you by the letter S. Ah, another Zemus' Mind. Do I really want to fight this thing? Nah, I think I'll smoke my way. Oh, I don't have to. There we go. No save point? Oh, I guess you'll see what happens in the next part. Goodbye, everyone.